provide something that is useful in some way. And this robotics is not working. The only thing that is robotics useful is the Roomba robot. And now it's starting, it looks like, but I would like to see myself. I haven't seen it. It's robots that go autonomously in the warehouses. And I mean, I understand, I know these ones of Amazon that are, but this is a very particular case. I'm talking in general for the warehouses in general, not that specific warehouse that has been built for that.
Yeah.
Then in general, I don't know. The people of the warehouses, they are not going to buy it because it's so costly and so on. There is a fight present there with those machines that are doing the cargo of stuff and bringing it autonomously from one place to another. Also with the cobots that are working at the site. There is no killer application. There is no robot that does a service that everyone says, oh, it's very clear. This is solving this problem, and I need to solve this problem. It's not a nice to have. For example, a nice to have robot. It's a drone, a small drone that is moving around the home or your business, and then it sprays some fragrance in order to keep the ambience very well smelling. Okay, that's very cool, super cool idea, super cool. Who is going to pay for that? Nobody, because that's nice to have. So you give me this for free, then I will use it. But if I have to pay 2,000 euros or dollars for that, I will not do it because, so the robot needs to, what I mean is that it needs to solve a real problem, especially in terms of software, is not robust enough. The hardware is there, I think, so the hardware can solve many, many situations, but the problem is that the software, the intelligence of the robot is not strong enough. So that's for consumer products, okay? So for consumer. That's lacking is this utility, some problem that the robot can solve very well, okay? So that's not available. There is a lack of, I would say that there is a lack of competition. So it's my opinion, and please, listeners that are there, understand that it's based on my experience and my reflections and so on, so you can disagree. In my opinion, there is no real competition. Competition means that if you don't sell more than the other, you go out of business. If you don't sell, so basically the companies, what I mentioned, is based on investment money, and when the investment money is runs out, the company dies. Example, Baxter, the robot, Jibo, the robot, this is more Vector. So many, so it's plenty of those companies. Take all the time of the world, and so to do your things and then to try. I know of companies that they are building their own ROS. So they are starting from that point of building their own ROS, which is in my opinion, is a complete waste of time. They think that they can do ROS better. Probably they can, but the effort is not worth it because you have to start selling. You have to start as soon as possible, or not selling, but trying to test your product, see the acceptance of the public, if it is going to be accepted, your product, or where it fails, so people can give you some feedback and then you can change and then try again and so on. This process of lean startup. So you need to do this as fast as possible because otherwise you're going to run out of money. So this pressure doesn't exist in robotics, in my opinion. And because it doesn't exist, then every tool that you create in order to speed up, to make the life easy to the developers, or in this way, then is going to fail, in my opinion. So nobody is going to buy this because they don't really need it. It's nice for them to have it if you provide to them for free. Especially, for example, there are some tools like now that show you the status of the robot in a web page, so you can remotely understand there are several companies that are selling this kind of products, And well, I don't know their status, okay? I don't know. I know that there are movements there. Some have been bought by other companies. That's cool. But I don't see the business in there. Sorry for
Yeah.
the sorry for the but for this depressing. But I think that situation, so we can improve it and move forward. What can we do to solve this?